People often say the pen is mightier than the sword. But in the 18th century, one man was able to prove this point. With the use of his pen, he was able to clear entire villages, create rivers and lakes, and even modify hills. What sort of man could wield such power? And what sort of position did he have? His name was Lancelot Brown, and he was a landscape designer. Landscape design and landscape architecture are about the creation of outdoor space, such as streets, parks, private gardens, in fact, anything outside of the building. As one of the country's most successful landscape designers, Lancelot Brown represents part of what's now an institute of landscape architecture numbering thousands. But is the pen still mightier than the sword? And who are the Lancelot Browns of today?
When I finished school, like so many other people I think, I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to do, but I knew where my interests were, and I was always interested in the natural environment and science as well as art and design. So during my research I came across landscape architecture, and I thought to myself, this is great because it's the perfect combination between my interests, and that's why I became a landscape architect. To me, landscape architecture is all about the natural as well as the built environment, and it's about creating better spaces for people as well as for wildlife. You get great job satisfaction from the job because every day is different. On some days I sit and design and draw all day. Other days I'm an accountant and I look after my budget for the project. On other days I'm a project manager and I discuss within the team, because you often work in multidisciplinary teams. I discuss with the architects and ecologists how we're going to tackle problems. Other days I'm a teacher and I go into schools and discuss with the children how they want their playground to look like.
Landscaping affects every single human being. It's not merely something as a commercial project for tourists or visitors or important people. It affects every single child who wakes up in the morning and has to go off to school. It affects how the child sees life and how the child appreciates the environment. It's a part of all of us.
Today's landscape architects are able to harmonise their designs with the natural environment. They can bring nature into our towns and cities, or create an oasis within our suburbs. Though their pens today are more likely to be keyboards, who wouldn't want to wield such power? Who wouldn't want to become a landscape architect?